Hello, everyone. How's it going today? I am Do you ever do that? Do you ever leave pans or something like that in your oven? I don't usually, but you never know, so I figured I better check. Today, I am coming in to make some um, two ingredient. Have you had these yet? Two ingredient bagels. I'm gonna make it three because I'm gonna add that everything but the bagel stuff on it if I can find it. And the way we start is we get the oven going at 375. So that's what I did there. Now I got to get my two ingredients. Anybody got a good guess? Oh, let's see what the answer is. Anybody got a good guess on what the ingredients will be? What is the what is the ingredient that you think is going to make this happen? For the gluten-free, anyone? Anybody got a guess? Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Let me just talk. So I don't know if you all know. Hold on. I don't know if you all know. I am 6'7" on Instagram or TikTok, but his preaching is just what we all need. That's all I gotta say. He really encourages people to expand their thinking and he calls them out. And doesn't believe that societal norms. But this morning, I woke up and saw one of his posts that was adorable. That was a shadow of his little daughter and himself holding the little purse. And so, no, you girl dads out there, you really have to make sure. And I'm sure that she saw him, and so at some point carrying her mom's purse, right? Because I don't know, I'm going to give you all a little tip for you guys that are here. Here's a tip. One of the big things that women friends, like their besties. One of the ways that besties give the thumbs up for whoever their friend is dating is whether or not he will carry their purse. So that's a little tip for you all. So if you haven't done that before, you should jump on the bandwagon. But this is an example, in my opinion, of children watching everything. So I'm sure that she, A, was testing him, but B, I'm sure that she's seen him do that at some point in life in other situations and was like, heck yeah, he needs to carry my purse too. So, and I am happy to report, and I hadn't really thought about it, but I am happy to realize that my 16-year-old son, last week when he was running me around, because he can do that now because he's got that permit. He's almost there. I mean, he drives like a normal driver, like as if he's been doing it for years. So really lucky with that. Didn't really have to worry about any concerns about how well does he drive because he's like an expert already. But he was carrying my bag, lugging my bag all around the other day. And it was not until this morning when I saw that I realized, good job, Mom. Good job in just raising a kind soul that's going to do what it takes, just to help a girl out. Now, does he want to take the stuff out of the car when I come home with the groceries and I say, can you help me, blah, blah, blah? Does he, give pushback on that? Of course he does. But that's his job, right? That is his job. Okay, I'm going to get this started because believe it or not, I'm waking up hungry these days, and I just assume that it's got to be the medication, and maybe it's because I still am an AFib, and maybe it's because I haven't thought about this. I don't know. More for me to research today, I guess. Um, Maybe it's because like my body is working so hard. I have no idea. I don't know. It's all very confusing to me, and I don't like it. And I'm ready for it to be done. But whatever the good Lord has in store is whatever the good Lord has in store. So I'm just going to jump to the chase. I didn't see any answers. The two ingredients that I'm going to be using today are almond flour and Greek yogurt. That's it. So incredibly simple. So I'll be right back. I didn't hear anything. Did you hear anything? Quarter cup scoop. Now, for those of you who've been around for a long time, you may know that one of my tricks for maintaining... Oh, wow. Whoops, sorry. One of my tricks for maintaining over a 160-pound weight loss for 20 years is using a small, like a dessert fork to actually eat my meals with, but when I'm cooking, I use a regular size fork. So that's just a little tip. Okay, so here's what I know. I know that there are different recipes out there, and you can make this with regular self-rising flour if you don't want it gluten-free. If you don't have any aversion to grains, making it gluten-free, you can use the gluten-free self-rising flour. If not, you can use the cup for cup and add baking soda. No, baking powder. Sorry about that, baking powder. But evidently, with almond flour, you just need to use the almond flour and the yogurt. So it calls for a cup of almond flour, and I'm just leveling it by running my hand in the bag. If you've been around me cooking, you know that I like to take any possible less complicated and whatever creates the least amount of dishes. Okay. I also read that if you have your yogurt and I don't think you can see it very well. This isn't really doing it. But if your whey is separated, I learned that you should keep it separated. Don't mix it up for this process. And to tell you the honest God truth, I did read why that was, but I don't remember. It made sense. Okay, it's going to be 3/4 of a cup. So it was 1 cup of the almond flour and 3/4. All right, that doesn't want to work. So how's everybody doing today on this Sunday? Yesterday we had an incredibly beautiful day here in Los Angeles, and today it's like you see me in the long sleeve shirt. It's crazy. And if you want to know where is the shirt from, Gap, and oh, look at that, it's a little brand awareness, and Athleta. So anyway, and all we do is we give it a little mix. Now, after I get it mixed, I gotta see if I'm gonna try to do it in a like a little a little donut pan. Do you guys have those? But if you don't want to do it that way, you can actually just roll it into a roll and then make cuts and, just kind of make a little circle on a pan. Hello, how are you doing today? Yes, these bagels sound like they'll taste good. I made them a long time ago. Evidently, they are a knockoff from a Weight Watchers recipe, like a 2-point Weight Watchers something. And I haven't done Weight Watchers in a very long time, probably like 16 years. I went and met one of my mom friends at Weight Watchers after so here's a question for you. After I had my son, I gotta get a spatula. But I do remember, so being a New Yorker, bagels are definitely something that I miss. Because, quite frankly, well, first of all, I haven't tried to eat many bagels over 20 years, but there's not so much comparison between bagels here in LA and bagels from New York. There just isn't. I see it. Oh, it's not here. Oh, really? happens when there's too many cooks in the kitchen. Don't we all? Don't we all? Ah, yes. No, I'm doing well. I'm doing well. You know, I got one of these little cardio machines. Let me see if I show it to you. Does Weight Watchers work? Lots of people find, lots of people have found, you know, results with Weight Watchers. I think it's a really good way for people who are actually learning a healthy way to eat. And I think it also gives people who actually need a little like diversity, meaning like, you know, it kind of also often can help you eat all kinds of things. Quite honestly, my body doesn't work that way, and likely it never has with the lipedema. Oh, thanks for joining. I see some people are new today. Be sure to hit that like, subscribe, turn on the notifications, all that kind of stuff. You can find me here on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, Pinterest, all that kind of stuff. Just hit the little connection. Yes, diversity is always good. It's interesting. Hello! Congratulations on your lipedema fitness goals yesterday. You nailed it. You nailed it, babe. Good on you. I wish I could say I did, but I didn't. Oh, your girlfriend used Weight Watchers along with taking some kind of meds. Yep, that works too. You know, you have to have a plan, right? You can't just take these meds and not have any plan. Although there are a lot of people out there who would like to let you think that you can. And there's a lot of people who are not following a plan, and, you know, their health is really suffering, and the outcomes will show later how detrimental it was to them. I can honestly say I have done a million diets, but I have never taken diet medication in all of my, okay, I don't know. I thought that the donut pan was really going to give me the ease of doing this, but I guess not. So we're just going to make it freeform. And there we go. And I should have thought to. And I don't know. I didn't notice how much I took, so I'm taking like a spatula's worth. This is the very formal side of cooking on the internet, just in case you didn't know. Oops. Something like that. Two, or not yet. A glazed one. This is a bagel, not a donut. I was just using the donut pan for the ease of just knowing how much to put in and not having to shape them, and it was going to be a lazy way for me to do it. Am I in Sacramento? No, I'm in the Los Angeles area. I'm a valley girl. I live in the valley. I'm not a valley girl. Let me be clear. Yes, Don Andre, acceptance is key. My goodness, you have gotten my message. You have made my day with that. Thank you. Thank you for making my day. You know, I have been needing to dive deep into acceptance in this past, I don't know, what are we at? Oh, I guess today's 2 weeks. In this past 2 weeks of dealing with this AFib situation, this has really been about acceptance for sure. Ah, some smoked lox and cream cheese. Now, I am although I am a New Yorker, I am an Italian New Yorker, and that was never part of the way that I ate a bagel. I ate a bagel with butter. That's it. Simply that. Simply a butter with bagel. I think these are going to be so incredibly small, but we'll see. And now I realize I don't think okay, this one's going to be totally misshapen. But my son has all of a sudden this past 2 weeks or so has been interested in bagels. And unfortunately, he's been associating with like the commercial bagel shops, and I'm like, what? This is not a bagel. But he learns. He'll learn. Oh, I didn't place him very good. Hi, Nikki. Oh, it didn't work. I'm making some 2-ingredient bagels. Have you ever made these, Nikki? I'm doing it with almond flour and Fage Greek yogurt, which I already put away. Yes, prosciutto, mozzarella. Now, a bagel sandwich I love too. Used to have bagel with boar's head, turkey, roast beef, ham. I do have some paleo mozzarella in my fridge, so you gave me a good idea. I'm gonna have some, and I have prosciutto too. So there you go. I guess we've now figured that one out. I gotta move this out. Okay, I don't know if you've ever seen this, but this is, and I used to have my sprayer. Oh. Okay, so this Misto sprayer is like a godsend. You pour in your olive oil. Oh, that wasn't a good idea. Damn. Okay. Anyway, you get it. You pour your olive oil in here, and then you pump it, and then you spray. At the moment, I don't know how long that's been in there, and I haven't used it in a while, so I won't be using that. But this is a simple way that you can get your olive oil without using it, and it's simply organic extra virgin olive oil, which means it doesn't have any propellant in it, and so many things that we have propellant. That's funny. When I put it in the pan, it like usually sprays, but it's not really spraying today. It's just like it was more streaming. So now, I guess I gotta, so I'm just putting that on. I don't know if you can see it. Just putting it on so that the bagel seasoning will stick. I probably need a little bit more. I might have gone a little too light. This one's good. And then some people do an egg wash to give it a little bit of a golden color. And then the everything but the bagel seasoning. Oh, this is a new one. Who knew? Obviously, you don't have to do this. You could put anything. You could put cheese. You could put cinnamon. You could put cinnamon in this batter and some raisins and make them cinnamon raisin. How's that look? Pretty good, huh? think it has salt. Yeah, it does. All right, putting them in. I think it said they 15. No, I think it said 20 minutes actually. But I'm gonna go with. I'm starting with 10 because they're awfully small. I'm doing okay today, thank you. Oh, I know I was going to show you guys the little machine. Hello, tattoo shop. How are things in San Diego? So this little machine, the cardia machine, is what I've been using to monitor my AFib this week. It is a little EKG machine, and it takes 30 seconds. You have an app on your phone, and it goes, "Hey, how are the muscle cars out there?" You put your app on your phone, and then you put your fingers on this little gadget for 30 seconds, and it gives you your own personal EKG. And so it's been helpful because it monitors your pulse as well. And it's interesting because there's been many a time that I'm like, oh good, I'm done, I'm out of it, and then not so much. Not so much. Oh, I'm glad. Thank you. I'm glad that I'm making your day. Now, for those of you who know me, sorry for that. I'm a little skeptical about how I will react to this yogurt in the bagel. So we'll see, because as you can see, I'm kind of already having to kind of blow my nose. So it's always going to be something. Just can't be simple. So, I don't have it here. Oh, from Cairo, hello. Let's see if there's anything. Okay, so today is Sunday. Tell me something that happened good yesterday in your day. From Nigeria. Hello, welcome. Nobody's got it. Nothing happened good yesterday in your day. Really? How can that be? Your mom opened up a bit. Okay. Do you have a hard time communicating with her? Yes, exactly. Here is a fantastic answer. I woke up yesterday and that was good. Exactly. So simple. So simple. You know, when you're in a state like I am, and you don't know what's happening and you don't know where things are going or what this is all directing you toward, and um, everything's kind of up in the air. These are this simplicity of um, just knowing that you're alive. I mean, if you're not waking up saying you're alive and each morning, after the previous 2 years or 3 years that we had, well, then I think you're going to have to start rethinking a few things, because, that's really, thank you. Thank you for reminding us all of that. Um, Habibu, how are you? How are things going? What's happening with the business? 1,000, she's stubborn. Well, I'm sure that she has her. This is a thing that people don't realize. Regardless of the age, parents are people too. And I do believe that we have learned that more in recent years. However, it is still, um, as children, we have a different expectation on how a parent should act. And sometimes parents don't have that capacity, and they're learning too. So it's just like anything, you have to meet people where they're at. And I love that. I am bossy. That's a good one. Um, and so, kind of keep that in mind. Sometimes you have to be gentle, and patient as well. I'm fine. We're on track. We're going to be good. Okay, excellent. I'd love to hear that, because having a business, starting up, the entrepreneur life is not easy. I was just in at an event. Oh, I was at the event at the NFL headquarters here, and one of the people on the panel was reminding us that as entrepreneurs, your life is always looking at the next thing, looking at how you can improve, and where is your next client coming from, and where is your next opportunity. And it was so true that is something that we always have to look at. Okay, it's saying that there's still a minute and a half. It doesn't look like much. Um, so for those of you who are new here, thanks for stopping in. Hit the subscribe button. Turn on your notifications. You never know when I'm going to show up at the moment, that's for sure. Yes, right, Habibu, we have to think about the next step, because nobody else is. If you worked for somebody else is thinking about the next steps, just people don't realize that, right? Like, there's always somebody thinking about the next step in when you're an entrepreneur, it just happens to be you who has to think about the next step. Um, Sleeping in bed, both of them. I'm the early bird in the family. Someone was asking, where are my guys? Oh, let's see. They did expand a little. Hola. Later on, I plan to invest in talented people. Exactly. I know what you're saying, Bee-Boo. I need an assistant so badly. Just, it's not easy when to just know when to bring somebody in. It's just I've probably been on this case for like about a year, maybe. Definitely more than 6 months. But it's been a treacherous 6 months. It's been a treacherous year, quite frankly. I guess I'm almost at a year ago that I had my trip and fall, and that has just been such a game changer. I'm glad that I inspired you. That's what I'm here to do, right? It's cuffing season. We're not in the fall. Why is it cuffing season? Isn't every season cuffing season? I mean, there is that. And maybe if people got away from that idea, there wouldn't need to be any cuffing season. Maybe you could just exist together. What a concept. What a concept. Can't be easy. Can't be easy always having to find somebody to cuff. Just saying. I'm waiting to see if there's a response for that one. At the moment, lagging content is what I'm putting out at the moment. I am a great coach. Thank you, Habibu. Yes, I am. I have definitely a perspective that is different than most, and I have a very compassionate perspective, yet I always speak facts. And so I think that that's extremely helpful, because not everybody has somebody in their life who's going to tell them like it is for their own good. makes me nervous because I want it to be showing big progress, but it's not. Ah, happy holidays. Thank you. Do we have a holiday right now? 4th of July is coming up. Or it's the weekend is a holiday. Maybe that's what you mean. Yes. Yes, I am wearing purple. Purple is the color for lipedema, and it is Lipedema Awareness Month. And my leggings happen to have some purple in them, so it's it's a vibe. It's a vibe. Julian, how are you? Where have you been? What's going on? Hello in Ontario. Very bored. At least you can admit it. Tic tac, that's a timer. Time is a master. Yes, 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 yes. And reminds us that we need to be patient sometimes. See, another example of using your patience and accepting that I still have to wait. See, so acceptance is key in all areas. You know, during the pandemic, I talked about what do you do when you have you're in your apartment, you don't own it, so you can't just make any changes that you want. Of course, you're on the grind, Julian. Where else would you be doing? You can't, okay, I'll check for it. You can't change up your brown carpet that you just don't like because it's not yours to change. And you just have to deal with it. So what do? You switch the way that your furniture is arranged, so maybe you don't have to look at as much of it, or maybe you figure out if you can rearrange the furniture so you don't see as much of it, or maybe you come up with a way to like put something down that hides it and camouflages it, or maybe you actually go out on a limb and you actually ask for what you want and you talk to the landlord and you say, hey, can I get this switched out? Can never hurt to ask, right? Julian, the fam is doing okay. My guy is back to health. My son just had his 16th birthday last Sunday, and he has a cast, and hopefully it's coming off tomorrow. And then we can figure out what we're doing for the summer. And then his team is going to the water polo Junior Olympics. I guess that's in 3 weeks. Holy cow. Anyway, so not sure what that means for him, if he'll be able to participate in any way. I'm not so sure. Thank you. My outfit is from The Gap and from Athleta. And my hat, I don't know where that's from, but yes, Habibu, we celebrated his birthday and Father's Day all on the same day. So that was nice. Look at that. Just at 1 minute, I'm looking again. Those are not. show you. Can you see them? They're definitely not done yet, but oh, let's look at the underside. Oh, look it. Okay, we're going to turn them over. Interesting. Oh, maybe that's because they got the oil on them? They do look good. Yeah. Workout God. That's a good one. That's funny. Cute. Funny. So, in case for those of you asking, it kind of gets old. I'm going to actually. Thank you, Mr. Perfect. That's very kind. I'm going to be like, I am 6'7". I'm going to put a little post up that gives all the particulars. I'm going to do that. Put it in my highlights or something, because it's just crazy, the repetitive nature and people just not taking, like, tuning in. But I communicate in the comments, right, Habibu? And I'm already taken, so it's that simple. Those two things. Hello, Kenneth Hawkins. How are you today? That's hilarious, Chad. You know, I leave that information for my modeling clients. I love that approach. I love when people say, I want blah, blah, blah. Could you imagine if I came on here and I told you what I wanted? Like, at any point, for any of you who have been here for the past 4 years, have any of you ever heard me come on and say what I wanted from you as a somebody who's here in my space? No, I don't even say that. So it's pretty hilarious. Santana, I'm doing okay today, thank you. Did you hear me ask you earlier how are things in San Diego? Just saying, Dad. Okay, good. I'm glad that you heard. Because you never know. Somebody has their sound on, or they're just, they're just watching. Okay, let's see. I'm going to say, oh, 38 seconds. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I should take them out. Share a video that I used in the catwalk. I look fabulous. Which catwalk? Hi, G. How are you? Have you been? Where have you been? And I'm not sure if we talked about this, that was in Atlanta. You're a beautiful soul, the only one who interacts with her subscribers. Well, that's because I'm a real person, Habibu. Right? This one is broken a little, so I don't know. I mean, just for reference, this is how big it is. This is what you call a mini bagel. And certainly isn't going to be cut for butter on it. Oh, good, G. Glad to hear it. Are you enjoying your weekend? What did you do? Thanks for being here, Jad. Oh, 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 oh. I forgot I had taken some out that was already hot. Already melted. Okay, we're going to go with this one that's already a little broken. I don't think that's cooked. Ooh, look at the steam. Can you see the steam? I'm going to say this is not cooked. I'm putting it back in. I don't think that's how it's supposed to be. It's good. But I don't think that's it. Now it makes me want to put the baking powder in there to see what happens. So maybe I'll have to do that as another test. It's the everything but the bagel seasoning that I put on there. I don't think you were here at the beginning, but it's 2 ingredients. It's simply almond flour and the fage. Um, this, the fage, just the fage zero Greek yogurt. So it actually gives you some protein too. How much was it? 3/4 of a cup. So 3/4 of a cup is 18 grams of protein. So actually, let's see. So that's 90 calories. Now let's see. 1/4 of a cup. There were 4 of these. So 4 of this would be 24 grams of protein, 24 carbs, and quite a lot of 170 times 4, 17. I guess that'd be like 600. So probably like 800 calories if you ate all of that. But you'd be getting, hey DJ, how are you? But you'd be getting, what did I say? 24 and 18. Like 42 grams of protein. I would never be able to eat those that much because I have a tiny little stomach, but somebody might. And if you made them into a bigger size. Yes, you caught me. How are you doing? How's your weekend? I'm going to get my computer. Get my computer. Let's see. Let me see if it tells us. How do I know when my 2 ingredient dough is done? Bagels are done. Here we go. If you keep them in the refrigerator, they should stay. How do I know when they're done? Done, and then we need to ask almond flour. I imagine. Hey Nate, how are you? Hello, Dwight. I look forward to seeing when I turn on IG. Oh, glad that you're here, Vlad. Oh, is it a big allergy day? Maybe that's why my nose is a little runny. Maybe it's not just because of the yogurt. Hello from Mexico. Oh, so I am making 2 ingredient bagels. Almond flour and Fage Greek yogurt. 1 cup of the almond flour and 3/4 of a cup of the Fage yogurt. And let me just tell you, you can make it with regular self-rising flour. Oh. That's really funny. There's a book called Dear Gluten. It's not me, it's you. It's a good one. Oh, for crying out loud. How do I know when my 2 ingredient filters, let's see, almond flour bagels are done. Okay. It doesn't work. It doesn't like the word almond flour. Oh, this is interesting. Wow. If you're in doubt, you can grab Oh. Oh, they're saying that you let it proof. "20 to 22 minutes. No. I'm doing okay, Nate, today. Thanks very much. I actually thought I was out of AFib when I woke up, but yes, breaking up with gluten should be so many. Have you tried to do that? That's probably a good thing for allergies, just saying. Hello, Leo. Yes, I love a good bagel too, but I was trying to... Some tacos. Nice. I gotta say, I don't remember. Okay, now they're looking a little bit more done. Oh yeah, look at the inside. See, I'm not seeing the same white. Except for maybe now we are. Oh, look, there's the heat again. Okay, here's my butter. I gotta say, for those of you who are not gluten-free, I really encourage you to do this with the self-rising flour. Bye for now. Thanks for joining. Make sure you got the notifications on. Yeah, so all you do, what I did was a cup of almond flour, because I'm making these gluten-free and grain-free. If you are gluten-free and you have gluten-free self-rising flour, you use that. And 3/4 of a cup of Greek yogurt. That's it. Simple. If you're not gluten-free, you use a cup of self-rising flour and a cup of the yogurt. That's it. And if you just have regular flour, then you can add, what is it called? Baking powder to help it rise. Yeah, I just made these right now. That's what I've been doing on this live. I live up in Los Angeles, but I used to live in Encinitas, Carlsbad, Solana Beach. Okay, I'm going to try one more. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I guess in theory, they're like about 100 calories each. Really? Yes. And then what did I figure? 42. 6 protein each. Something like that. And I did put the everything but the bagel seasoning on it, so it's actually 3. Hello. Hello, Lipidem. I know, DJ, but look at how simple. And then you put them in the oven for 375 for 25 minutes. And they're done. So simple. Have I been to Oakland? I have been to Oakland in my life. I used to work for Kaiser. And had to travel there for business. Kaiser. Okay, this one. Oh, gee whiz, Nate. Okay, enjoy the services. Holy smokes. Have a good rest of your day. I don't have any plans for it to be live later. That one felt like it was cooked. It's a different texture, I think probably because of the almond flour. I imagine it doesn't have the same finish as if I had even used regular gluten-free flour. Um, I'm just putting them back in so that they can be warm when my guys get up. Oh, brother. Terrible, sorry, that's just so rude. But it's a real thing. All right, well, I hope I inspired you to go make some bagels. I did realize that what are they again? They're bagels. They're little bitty homemade 2-ingredient bagels. Yes, gluten is likely in everything you own. Do I watch basketball? Occasionally. Hey, Sleepless, my goodness, where have you been? Yeah, Santana, isn't your tattoo shop somewhere like in, I don't know, La Mesa or something? Cold peanut butter. Is this news to you? I'm pretty sure you've been around. Just saying. Okay. Now, can you all hear that's my stomach? Not, I guess it's not appreciating that, well, it might not be appreciating the butter. Spring Valley. See, I knew it was something like that. Habibu, you didn't hear? Oh. Charlie passed away in the beginning of April, I guess. The beginning of April. Very fast, like within an hour. He went to his water bowl at like 1 o'clock in the morning. And then when he tried to hold on. When he tried to turn around to leave, he kind of was a little unstable, and then he kind of got a couple, cabinets across the kitchen, and his legs failed and he collapsed. And so we took him really fast to the vet, to the hospital, and literally, he was alive when we walked in the door. I handed him to the attendant, and the attendant took him into the room, like, I don't know, 10 feet away, and he came back and said he's gone. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. He was 14 and a half, and he was a white Maltese. And so he evidently, they live, hi, Lauren. Evidently, they live between 12 and 15 years. So I guess he had, he had a good life. So if you didn't know him, this was Charlie. Cute. So yeah, he did live a fulfilling life. He had the same family. He was with an Armenian family from the time he was born until he was like 7, I guess. And then he was with us for the last 7 years. And he was my first dog. And so I loved him very much. And I do miss him. But I don't need another dog. So. Did he have any puppies? No, I don't think so. I'm almost sure he did not. No, she would have told me that, I think. Yeah, so that was a hard call to make to his original mom. He came to us because he lived with his grandma, and his grandma passed away. And he needed a new place to stay, and that's how he came to us. You never know. Well, there's that. But I mean, I think he was neutered, spayed, I don't know what you call it, from the very beginning. Oh, well, I know the feeling. Our first dog. Yeah, I don't need a new one. No, I don't think I don't need a new puppy. I am very happy to be able to go about my business and not have to worry, and I like the idea that I don't have to worry about my furniture, that kind of thing. So, anyway, yes, R.I.P. Charlie. So cute. And so my guy. Meant to be. Meant to be. You know what? When you're meant to be with someone, you're really meant to be with them. Really. Even dogs. Yes, Leo, that's me. Curvygirlbeth. Just thanks for being here. Well, congratulations, Meg. What does that have to do with anybody? Anything? Oh, good Lord. Yes, Ricky, of course I am. Going back to that little thing that I'm going to put on my page. Anyway. Thanks, baby steps, yes. He was a beautiful part of my life, and Oh, he needs to go. Vlad, take him out. Take him out. You have 4 dogs? Oh, wow. What do I have planned for today? I started cleaning my room yesterday because it was a bit in shambles. Moved around some furniture, and now I have to tackle a second half. I have way too many clothes, and I got to figure out what to do with all of those. So that's kind of what's on my agenda today. May need to take a trip to Home Depot. We're doing a bunch of projects around here. Life is like a book. We all have a beginning and an end. Yes. Yes. And you know what my mother said, Habibu? You'll love this. She said, we come into this world alone and we go out alone. So that's another thing to actually, yes, probably donations for some. And I may also start one of those, like like a live selling channel. So I'll keep you posted on that. But yes, lots of donations. That's usually where they go. And I like to always, yes, that's why I appreciate every moment. I like to give it to somebody who is going to give it to the people. Like, I don't like to give it like where they're gonna be like selling it. I don't like that. I'd like to give it to the people who are gonna give it to somebody. So, believe it or not, in Los Angeles, it's not the easiest thing to find because so often they're funneling it through their thrift shop, even if they do have a, although I did see one organization just recently, which I liked a lot, that you give them the donations, and then they do put the donations in their shop, but they have their people work in their shop to earn the donations. So I like that because they were teaching them a skill, and I like that. I don't know if you know this about me, but I used to be in employment and human resources and helped people with jobs and job training and resumes and all of that. So that kind of part was a little tugged at my heartstrings. So, yeah. So that's another way that you can work with me for coaching is anything you have you got any job situations that you need help with? I'm your girl. Yeah, philanthropy is a bit too complicated. We had a garage sale as part of our neighborhood a couple weeks ago. Oh, well, 2 weeks ago, because it was the day before I went into AFA. They, my form of philanthropy is like, here, take it, just take it. And people like look at you like you're crazy. Like, what do you mean? Why? Oh, nice. Trade school for machines. Excellent. Did you get to have an internship? Yeah, human resources was my thing for a very long time. Before I had my son. How do you de-stress? Mindfulness, journaling, listening to meditations or reading meditations. Those are good things. Obviously, exercise. Probably if you're a bulker, maybe doing a different exercise, like one that isn't in your typical regime. Excellent. Applying for unions. That's great. What city are you in? Good afternoon from the Big Apple. Brazil. I haven't been to Brazil, but I've always wanted to go to Brazil. Yeah. Where are you in regard to donations? Are you in I see Southwest. Are you in LA? Oh, Murrieta. Nice. Okay, so that gives you a good area that you can explore, right? Lots of options. May have to drive a ways, but there's that. But screen cleaning. Yeah, I was just reading up about that this morning, about how letting go of things is really bringing you new energy and opening you up to new possibilities. Um, so I'm in LBC, Long Beach. I don't know what LBC is. Have I been to Santa Margarita? Yes, I have. In like by Mission Viejo. Is that what you mean? Okay, keep me posted, Habibu. It's on my website. Oh, you're going to be there on the 12th, DJ? Yeah, okay, Long Beach. There you go. Have you been to in Long Beach, have you been to the BBW Club? Yes. Letting go is better. LA is crazy. I walk down Skid Row. Yeah, right now all you have to do is walk around Hollywood, for crying out loud. It's insane. Okay, hold on. What does this say? Hola Mohammed. No, they have a club in Long Beach. Yes, once a month. Once a month it is. Oh my goodness, I'm totally gonna be blanking. Okay, hold on. Now I gotta look it up. I think it's gonna be on Friday, July. I don't know what's the Friday after 4th of July. The 7th, maybe? Oh, I'm not seeing it. Hold on. Club Bounce is what it's called. Club Bounce. Great. Club Bounce. Hold up. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Houston, Texas. It is at the PCH Club, 6285 East Pacific Coast Highway in Long Beach. And it is Friday the 7th. That's what I said. What bounce is there? Well, you could only imagine. It is. It's the 7th of July. Is that like a social club? It's like a dance club. And they hold it once a month at that location. And it's usually, I guess it's usually the first Friday of every month, maybe? I've only been once. I went in October. There you go. Right. Exactly, DJ. Oh. Can't make it up. Yeah, it's supposed to be good. If you go, let me know. Send me a message and tell me how you liked it. Haven't been out dancing in so long. Yeah, I'm with you. But do you dance? That's good. That's a good question. That's okay. I don't think anybody's judging. So long as you have a good time, that's all that matters. And from a woman's perspective, if you're a guy that dances, that's all that matters too. You know how to two-step. That's impressive. Meg, you're pretty funny. No. I mean, although obviously there doesn't need to be any type of it's what do you call that? It's obvious, I guess, is the answer. Oh, well, that's impressive, DJ. You know, all you got to do is put on TikTok for a while and you can find all kinds of dancing there. Okay, peeps. I gotta move along. Thanks for being here. It's been real. Enjoy your day. And nice to see you again. Okay, bye for now. See ya.